I notice being, because I stay lurking, stay tapping in on your page to get some type of information, and you always touched on discipline and faith. How do those two work together?
It's like this here. You got a vision in your mind of what you want to achieve, right?
Yeah.
Well, the only way you're going to achieve it is through discipline and through faith. Yeah. See, it's going to be something you got to give up in order to go up. It's something you have to grow into and some things you have to grow out of. Because when you think about all our great athletes, our great actors, or anyone that got a significant status, bro, they great because of their level of discipline. And that's part of our difficulty, that we don't know when to stop or when to go. Because success ain't necessarily about all that you do. In most cases, it's about the things that you don't do or aren't willing to do. Mm-hmm. And in regard to faith, you just got to see it before you achieve it. It's just that simple. Even no matter what level you on, you don't have to be a millionaire status. It can be 50,000, it can be 100,000, it can be a small suite to a salon, or it could be a building. You got to see it in your mind before you see it in your life. You got to see it in your mind before you see it in your bank account. You got to be able to speak into existence through your own internal conversations, because they did some research, right? They said that 87% of our internal dialogue, how we talk to ourselves, not what nobody else says.
How we talk
to ourselves is negative.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody telling you what you can't do. You said it. I'm not good enough. Yeah. I don't think so. She, he, that. But if we change our conversation, then we can then change our situation. But it's not just about change, because anything that change can change back. It's about transformation. And through faith and through discipline, you'll be able to transform yourself. So if I see I want to do this, I got to see it and I got to believe it. And if I see it and I believe it, then there's things I have to do. In order for me to do it, there's things I got to stop doing.
For sure. Oh, yeah. As far as you mentioned success up in there, and as far as that, I didn't catch it all. I didn't catch it. It was a lot of information right there. But I'm glad I'm recording, because I'm finna watch this 100 damn time. As far as success, what's something that you wish people got in order to be successful? What's something that you really wish people would start doing, or just practice, or just remember? What is it that you really wish people would start doing in order to obtain to be successful?
What's your definition of success?
For me, it would be pretty much, and I already know you're gonna hit me with what you're gonna hit me with, but pretty much to do whatever you want.
Correct. I'm glad you said that. You had a great motivational speaker by the name of Earl Nightingale. He said that success is the progressive realization of the word, the ideal. So somebody say they want to hunt squirrels and they do it, then they're successful. They say they want to, whatever it is, for whatever example you want to achieve. Yeah. So it's based on what the individual got in their mind. But to answer your question about success, you said, man, run it back for me.
No, you said you pretty like just a lot of people want to be successful, but they ain't got the tangibles, as far as like, what's that one or two things that you for sure gotta have in order to be successful?
Man, number one, self-belief. And then you can't get distracted by the distractions, because oftentimes the things that you feel are holding you back are really an illusion. They don't exist. Like an optical illusion, like a musician. You see him on stage, he done cut the female in half. Doggone well he done saw her ass. She's still moving and shaking. Ain't no blood nowhere, no crime scene, no police. However, from a visual perspective, it looked like that. So a lot of times we look like we down. But my grandma used to say, you can never go wrong doing what's right. So I interpret it as, if I can't go wrong doing what's right, and if I'm doing right and things appear to be going wrong, that means everything is falling in place. But as soon as things start getting difficult, what we say, Lord, please spare me, please help me, please save me. Have we ever thought that the things we asking God to exit us from is actually the thing he may be training us with? You know what I'm saying? It's something he preparing us for the next stage and phase of our life, man. I think it's James, I forgot, I think 2 and 4. Man, don't let me misquote the scripture, but if anybody knows, just Google it. But it say that, consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, when you face trial of many kinds, because the testing of thy faith produces perseverance. So let perseverance finish thy work, so that you can be more complete and not lack anything. Damn. As you hit me. Go ahead.
No. As you were saying that, I'm thinking pressure make diamonds, Steel is forged by fire.
Yeah.
Adversity builds character. As you saying all this, like damn, all this, it's a lot of information that's going on right now. I can't really keep up. It's like,
it's good.
Damn, like, bruh, that's why I can't wait to watch this shit. But yeah.
So you hear that scripture when it say, let perseverance finish his work. Yeah. Let perseverance finish his work, right? What we try to do, as soon as hard times
want to get out of
it, he said, let it finish its work. Why? So we can be complete and not lack anything. So currently, we got where we at, where we want to be. Yeah. And in between is what we must become. That's the completion to finish his work. So a lot of times we want something that we're not really prepared for. So we got to be worth what we're willing to work for and work towards. Right. So you got who you are. You got to be realistic. Where am I at? Where's my money? What's my relationship with my kids? What about relationship with my spouse? My relationship with God? And what's my work ethic? Be your strengths, your weaknesses, who you are. Then be specific about where you want to go. And in between is all the work you got to do, man. Yeah. And you got to be it before you become it. Right. Or become it until it comes to be, man.
Right. Hey, check this out. I've been applying for just this like manager position, like just the next level up from where I'm at. And I'm always thinking, what if, because doing an interview or something like that, they tend to ask like, they may ask like, why do you deserve, or why do you think you should get this position over somebody else? And I'd always be like puzzled with saying something like, I don't know what I deserve. Meaning like, and I just want you to dissect this with what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what I deserve. I know I would get up at 3 a.m. I would go to the gym and work out. I would come home, get my daughter ready for school, take her to school, come home, clean up, go outside, cut the grass, probably take a nap, see about my youngest son, check up with my wife. Be creative, do some screen printing, whatever. Be creative as far as making a design with my T-shirts. Learn a word a day. Learn a leadership principle. I will do that. Wherever that lines up with what I deserve, that's what I deserve. I don't know what that may be. Like, do that, like, I guess is that the correct mindset to have? Because I don't know what I'm deserving of. Now, if we talking about scripture, I ain't deserving of shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't deserving of nothing. You know what I'm saying? But if we talking that's how I feel about when people throw the word deserve out there. So I don't know.
When we talk about scripture, honestly, you deserve a lot more than what you think you are, because those are people that God choose. Lot was a drunk. Moses was he had a stammering tongue. He stuttered. He killed the man, then lied about it. You know what I'm saying? Daniel got his vision when he was in jail. Paul, was Jesus' shooter in modern day terminology. Catched up to Jesus, he sliced the man's ear off. That's why the scriptures say the first will be the last and the last will be the first. How else can God show his grace, his mercy, his power, his omnipotence if he can't find someone that's worthy of it? See, if you are already perfect, he can't prove his power.
Yeah.
But he can say, man, dude was on drugs, man. What that man a killer? What? Him? How he did it? So you actually deserve, and you know what you deserve based on what effort you put into it. So everything you said you do, by getting up in the morning, by taking care of your kids, by studying. That's why the scriptures say what? Study and show thyself approved. It say what you reap, you shall sow. So whatever you reap, what you sow is what you deserve. You see what I'm saying? So if we not comfortable with what we're currently reaping, then we got to change what we're sowing.
For sure.
If I don't want no apple seeds, then I need to plant some mango seeds.
Right.